Hello everyone, welcome to your love reading. This is a love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and for your situation, and release the rest to the universe. Even though I don't show it, I'm sorry for how things happened between us. While this person does feel a great deal of sorrow and sadness, regret and remorse for the things that went down between the two of you, that for the majority of you, if not all of you, this person created. Did your person bring drama? Did they sabotage this relationship? Did they bring unnecessary conflict and confusion into your life and into this relationship as well? They are feeling a heavy responsibility for all of this at the moment because during this time away from you, they've had major realizations about actions, words, behaviors, attitudes that should have been so much more mature than what they were when you were spending time together. For many of you, perhaps this person did apologize as they created these problems between the two of you. But for many of you, I feel this person swept a lot of this stuff under the rug and weren't willing to talk about it. But all of this is going to change because what I'm really hearing coming in is that this person is going to show up, to confess, to apologize, to express such deep regret to you, hoping that you are going to forgive them. Because this person is having a hard time looking at how they treated you. And it's something that is negatively affecting them every single day. It's something that's hard for them to admit to themselves as they look in the mirror every day, whenever they're getting dressed, whenever they're going to sleep, whenever at the gym, whenever they're looking in the rearview mirror, when they're driving. They are having a hard time admitting to themselves that they did all of this, but they have no choice, right? They have no choice but to acknowledge that they created these problems between the two of you that were so unnecessary. But it is time for them to take accountability. It is time for them to be responsible. It is time for them to confess and apologize to you in a very deep and meaningful way because this person does not want to let you go. I know we're still connected because I feel it when you're sad, in pain, or angry with me. Please make sure you stay positive so I can be optimistic about our future. Well, did this person deny this connection? Did they say that it was all in your head? Did they say or try to say to you that it was one-sided and they didn't feel it? Or that they didn't believe in these kind of connections? Or that it was all mumbo-jumbo or fairy tales? Well, they can't deny it anymore, is the point here, because they still feel you. They feel your connection just like you do. You guys do share a very powerful, intuitive pathway between the two of you. Thoughts, feelings, aches and pains are constantly going back and forth between you as well. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night with a pain in your back, knowing that your person has pain in their back in that exact same spot? Well, your person experiences these kind of phenomena as well. Perhaps you get headaches, and you get headaches from time to time, and this person all of a sudden is having to deal with a headache, and they usually don't get them. So, of course, they know that it's coming from you, and that is how these connections work because you are so in tune with each other all the time. You are in tune spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically with one another because that is the power of this connection. So if they try to deny this connection anymore, they're not going to be able to because they feel it. They experience it just like you do. And they're asking you to stay positive so that they can be optimistic about this future as well. And you have to consider that when we are in this place of no contact, when our person has deeply hurt us by disappearing and ghosting and everything else that this person has brought into your life, it can be difficult at times to stay in that positive place or that optimistic place. But yet, your energy feeds this connection because you do pick up each other's thoughts, feelings, and everything else. So if you are in this anxious place, being worried that this person is never going to reach out, that they've gone for good, etc., they can be picking that up and experiencing that as well. So even though it may be difficult at times to stay in that hopeful, optimistic, and positive place, when you stay in that place, it raises your vibration. And in keeping your vibration raised, it is going to also lift the vibration of this connection, but also the vibration of your person. And that in and of itself is going to help things come back stronger and better than ever before. But let's see what else is coming in, please. What do we need to know? I don't want to lose you. No. This person really does not want to lose you, but they know as well that they need to make sure that they don't lose you. They know that they need to take action to ensure that they don't lose you, and this is what they're going to do because they want to come forward with an apology, but with a confession of love, a deep apology, explaining everything to you so that you have your own understanding directly from them about why they brought all of this chaos into your life, about why they shut down, about why they abandoned this connection, about why they denied their feelings for you, and why they ran away. Because they did not run away from you because they weren't attracted to you or thought something was wrong with you. They ran because they felt this deep, intense soul bond that they've never felt to anyone else, even though they may have tried to deny the connection, right? So, this person wants to give you your own realizations by explaining everything to you, that it wasn't because of any shortcoming or anything that you did or anything that you said or any way that you acted, that it was because of their brokenness, of their immaturity, and their unwillingness to be able to stand by you and stand firm in this love. Because when this person returns, they're going to be a lot more mature, and they are going to be able to stand firm in this love with you side by side because they are not going to allow themselves to lose you because they don't want to be without you. They want to stay optimistic about this future that they're planning and thinking about with you, which is why they want you to stay positive as well. I'm really lost without you and full of guilt and regret. I hope one day you can forgive me for what I've done to you. So you are going to receive a very sincere and heartfelt apology from this person because they do want and desire and need your forgiveness. I do feel that guilt is eating away at them every day. It's chipping away at them, especially when they have to look at themselves in the mirror and stare at that reflection, looking back at them. Looking at themselves in the mirror is helping them really see and understand the amount of devastation they brought into your life because they've devastated their own life as well. And they can see that reflected back to them as they look in the mirror and stare at their image and stare into their own eyes because this person is having to acknowledge that they are not happy without you, which is why they want to return, which is why they don't want to lose you. But this person, you're going to see them showing up with a very sincere apology because they do crave and need your forgiveness very much. Life without you has definitely been an amazing wake-up call for this person because they're really having to acknowledge that they've made a big, huge mistake in pulling away from you, in pushing you away, in running, in ghosting, in everything else that's happened between the two of you. Because they want to make amends and they want to fix it. But they know that they need to get to it as well because they don't want to run the risk of losing you. Life without you is not something that this person wants to continue, and they are admitting that they are the only one who can make amends for all of this because they know that you have tried, and they ignored those calls. They left those text messages that you sent them unresponded to. So they know that they're going to have to come up and come out of this place where they are and get to work so that the two of you can start building a relationship that is so much more loving, caring, giving, understanding, and everything else that you want it to be. I want you back because I know we're meant to be together. This person knows this love is meant to be, just like that Chicago song. A love that lasts forever, because this is a forever love that you share with this person. Of course it is. You have this deep soul bond with one another, and they may have tried to poo-poo it or say it was all in your head or say these kind of connections don't exist, but they've definitely awakened to a very different reality than that. And they are having to admit that, yes, these kind of connections do exist. I can't stop thinking about you. I can't stop loving you. I know that we are meant to be, and I want you back. And I want to start over because I do not want to lose you. I am not going to allow myself to lose you. And I know that there are times when I feel that I have come very close to that because I still feel you. I feel your energy. I can tell when you're mad at me. I can tell when you are crying. I can tell when you are heartbroken. And I have so much to make amends for. And I will spend the rest of my life making amends and showing up for you so that you can see how much I do want to be with you because we are destined to be together. But let's use some tarot cards now and see what else is coming in for this message today here on Crystal Vision 1111. Let's see what else we need to hear. What is Spirit revealing for the collective today, please? What do we need to know? The Sun. Well, yes, okay. Things are about to get lighter and brighter between you and this person because the Sun is about happiness, joy, celebration, fulfillment, love, and your person wanting to return to this light, to this sunlight that is you. But the Sun also does tell us your person has been going through a lot of personal and spiritual growth during the time that you have been apart from each other. The Sun is what causes the flowers to grow. It's what causes the trees to grow. It's what causes everything outside to grow strong, powerful, with those deep roots that go way down deep into the earth. And that is how this love is between you and your person. Those deep roots, creating a much more stable foundation for the two of you as you come back together. That is going to give so much more lasting power to this connection, but it's also going to be a happier, more fulfilling relationship for you. And that is the key point as well. The Sun is all about healing. The Sun tells us that after we go through such difficult periods in our lives, we're going to return to that light. And the light is you and the love that you have for each other. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What is Spirit revealing? Strength. Oh, interesting that the Strength card comes next to the Sun. There is so much more power in the light, isn't there? Yes, there is. And this person sees you as this strong, empowered, courageous, confident light in their world. Strength is ruled by Leo, but you don't have to be a Leo, nor does your person. You don't have to be any of the signs that I call out for this reading today. It is a collective reading and it is for everyone. It truly is more important that you take what speaks to your soul and let the rest go. But also consider the message that the universe is sharing with all of you today. And that is that a heartfelt confession is coming from your person because they want to reconnect, they want to rebuild, they want to make amends, and they do not want to lose you. But also with strength, you are such a great inspiration to this person. Your conversations with them where you just motivated them and lifted them up and gave them encouragement when they needed those words of wisdom from you is something that they are playing over and over in their mind all the time right now. Because they need that courage and confidence to make that call, to send that text. And that is exactly what they're going to do because they cannot let you go. This is about the strength of this connection. This 2-card combination is about this endless, infinite, everlasting love that is between the two of you. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. The Page of Pentacles. Well, there is an invitation that is coming from your person. With this Page of Pentacles showing up today for this reading, but the Page of Pentacles is also a communication. Your person sending you a message, because all pages deliver messages, right? Absolutely. But as well, your person is becoming more grounded. They're becoming more stable. They are finding that place within where they know that they have needed to attain that emotional maturity and stability, and they are working on it. They are growing into it with a combination of the Sun and the Strength card. But the Page of Pentacles is also the card of the student. And I do feel for your person, at the moment, they are in the school of life. They are in the school of the universe. That cosmic place where we have all of those life lessons and experiences that cause our growth. Even though we try to resist them, even though we think we don't need to have them, we are going to have those life lessons and experiences one way or another, because that is part of the blueprint of these divine counterpart connections that you share with this person. The Page of Pentacles is an earth sign, so that's Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. But let's see what else. What else is coming in for this message today, please? What do we need to hear? Oh my goodness, the Empress. Well, there is so much love, so much desire, so much attraction and passion that this person has for you, with the Empress showing up for this reading today. Yes, your person wants to hold on to this love. They want to hold on to this connection. They do not want to let you go. This person does not want to lose you. They are aware, though, that they need to get to it, as I've already mentioned. Now, the Empress tells us that your person sees you as this great power in their life. They see you as a mover and a shaker. They see you as someone who just gets things done. At times, so effortlessly that they think you do it with magic. And perhaps you do. Okay, that was a bit of a joke, guys, but the Empress tells us your person desires a partnership with you, because the Empress is about commitment. It is about long-term. It is about you and your person creating this long-lasting relationship that comes with happiness, joy, fulfillment, prosperity, abundance, all of this great love that is here between the two of you as well, because your person wants to bask in the light of your presence and of this love that is here between the two of you. Now, the Empress is about commitment, but that commitment is generally one that includes marriage, but please only take that as it resonates. Also, the Empress is the Divine Mother, representing the goddess Gaia. So perhaps you and your person have talked about having a family, or planning a family, or bringing your families together. That as well is something that comes with the Empress, but again, please only take that part as it resonates. So yes, your person sees this longevity in this relationship with you, because the connection, they cannot deny it anymore, although they have possibly many times to you. They're not going to be doing that when they return, because they can't get you out of their thoughts. They can't shut off the love. All this person feels at the moment is trying to figure out what they're going to say to apologize to you and confess all of this to you, because they don't want you to think that they shut down and ran away because of something that you did, said, or any lack of desire or attraction. Because with the Empress and Strength, oh my goodness, they are so attracted and turned on by you. Yes, they are. And they feel this deep sense of love as well, which is a very important component for this relationship. So confessing their love for you is also going to be a big part of these initial conversations that this person has with you. But let's see what else is coming in for this message. What do we need to hear? Oh, the Ace of Swords. Well, clarity and truth. Seeing the light, major breakthroughs. It is time for decisions. It is time for talking. That is what the Ace of Swords is telling us, because your person knows that they are the one who needs to break the silence. They know that they are the one who needs to step forward. They know that they are the one who needs to make the first move, because they want to be with you and they don't want to lose you. But at the moment, I feel this person is in this space where they are working through all of their issues that have caused them to be in this disconnected experience with you right now, because you don't want those issues to come back into this relationship, do you? No, you don't, because it'll just continue the way that it was before. It's not going to miraculously fix itself. It is going to take your person doing the work, and that is what they're doing right now in the school of the universe. Going through those experiences and life lessons that they need to have so that they can stand firm and stand by you in this beautiful partnership that comes with the Sun and the Empress. But let's see what else is coming in, please. What do we need to hear? Oh, the Fool. Well, yes, I do love the Fool. Actually, I love his little yellow boot. The name of the deck that we are using today is our very first tarot deck. This deck is called Enchanted Crystal Tarot, and there is a link in the description box below this reading for these cards, as well as a list of all the other cards that were used for this reading today. But the Fool, well, yeah, even though I don't show it, I was foolish to not show it. I was foolish to not apologize before. I was foolish to not take accountability and responsibility for all of the mistakes that I made and all of the stuff that I did wrong that hurt you. And I'm ashamed of myself. I am disgusted with myself at times because you deserve so much better than what I gave. You deserve so much more respect than what I showed you. And I do have to look at myself and acknowledge at times that I just have FOOL flashing like a neon sign on my forehead. Because I have so much regret and I have so much remorse for things that I did. Because I know that I can do better. I also know that I will do better. Because with the Fool, it is about your person wanting to start over. They do want to begin again. Only this time they're not going to hold back. They are not going to bring chaos and confusion and drama into this relationship because they are learning from those experiences, and they want to make sure that they're not going to have those kind of experiences again because they want love. They want passion. They want this incredible light that is you and this connection. The Fool is ruled by the planet Uranus, which is all about surprises and unexpected things. So, this person can reach out at you anytime, especially with 2 other cards of communication on the table for this reading today. But this is about them being poised to take that leap of faith and just jump in and go for it. No longer being afraid. No longer second-guessing themselves, no longer being fearful, but just going with what they believe in their heart concerning this love that is here between the two of you. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. Well, that is the Emperor. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness. Dun, 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 dun. I always do that whenever we have a royal couple, as that Emperor just fell out on the table right then. But we do have a royal couple at the moment. Actually, it is the most powerful of all of the royal couples that can show up for a reading, because this is the energy of the divine feminine. This is the energy of the divine masculine. And I was going to put him right there, right on top of the Empress. And this is about you and your person coming into union. This person is not going to run the risk of losing you. They are not going to take that chance. Not with the Emperor showing up, because the Emperor has a plan for success. The Emperor has a plan to make it work. The Emperor is not going to let you down or blow it ever again, because with the Emperor, your person is finding their emotional maturity, their stability, coming up with a strategy that is going to work to come back in your direction, because they don't want to lose you. The Emperor does not lose. The Emperor does not fail. And that is regardless of your person's sign or gender, because divine masculine and divine feminine energies are something that we all possess within us trying to keep those two components balanced is a challenging thing to do, as you guys have experienced with me not being able to recall logical things when I'm doing the readings. But your person is going to embrace the divine masculine energy within themselves and reach out and start talking and start bringing change so that the two of you can come together. The Emperor is ruled by Aries, but also the planet Mars, and Mars, definitely a planet of movement and action. So this is about your person getting up and getting moving, especially since it came right after the Fool, which it landed on actually when I was shuffling the cards. So we have to consider that the energy of Mars and the energy of Uranus are both very, well, they can be explosive. That's not the best word, though. They can be very powerful in regard to getting things moving, giving things a big push, really pushing your person the way that they need to. So, the Emperor is all about your person rising up, taking action, and getting something done so that you can come out of this place where you are at the moment, coming out of that disconnected space and coming into this powerful union that your person desires and wants with you just as much as you desire and want it with them. But let's use some oracle cards now and see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What is the universe revealing to the collective? What do we need to hear? What is Spirit sharing with the collective today, please? What do we need to know? Battle of the Blues. Take steps towards positive change. Well, definitely with the cards that we have on the table, with Strength, the Sun, the Fool, the Emperor, the Empress, your person is going to be taking steps towards positive change with you. They are working on themselves right now to make positive change within them, because I do feel they have been battling the blues within. I do feel that being without you is something that is not an easy experience for your person. And while we don't have any cards of extreme sadness and sorrow on the table at the moment for this reading, they are in that space where they're having to battle all of that, and that is something that affects them every single day. Life without you. Here comes another day, waking up in the morning, having to get up and look at themselves in the mirror again, having to admit to themselves in their own reflection that they've blown it, that they've created a lot of problems. But in doing all of that, it is pushing your person in the right direction to get up and moving on their way back to you. The image on this card always reminds me of the Lady of the Lake. You guys see that as well? I do like the Arthurian legends. Do you guys like those stories as well? Oh, look, something I have never seen before in this card. There is a man with a horse looking at this lady floating in this river with pearls and other kinds of sea creatures or sea stuff in her hair that looks like some corals, some pearls, some shells, and everything else. But yes, take steps towards positive change. Also, she is holding a sword, and that is very symbolic of the Ace of Swords. So, clarity, truth, decisions, deciding to take steps towards positive change. That is what your person is doing, actually, with all of those imageries that are on this card, because this person doesn't want to be in this place of melancholy or sadness anymore. They want to get back to this light, to this energy, to this love, to this romance, to this passion, to building something with you that is long-lasting, because that is what the Emperor and the Empress are all about. The divine couple, sacred partnership, coming together with your person. But let's see what else. What else is coming in for this message today, please? What do we need to hear? Epiphany. Seek clarity. Well, clarity comes with that Ace of Swords. Clarity comes by being in the school of the universe. Clarity comes because we are looking within and looking at everything without us as well and seeing the light, and that is what is happening for your person. But I do feel also they are having epiphanies. They are attaining breakthroughs as they have needed to get up, to get moving, to come back, to figure out their best approach, to figure out the best words to say for that initial conversation or communication that they have with you in that first message they send to you, because they do want to spend time together with that Page of Pentacles, and that is going to have an invitation coming from your person very soon for the two of you to get together, to meet up where you can talk and share everything with each other, because this person is not going to run the risk of losing you. Revealing truth. Open your heart to reveal the depths of your emotions. Well, I feel your person is going to open their heart to reveal the depth of their emotions for you. I feel this person is going to share everything with you. They're going to tell you how they feel. They're going to share with you how they have always felt, why they chose to keep it a secret, why they chose to hide it. They're going to confess everything to you about why they made the decisions they did, why they acted the way they did, why they've been holding on to old emotional wounds and baggage, perhaps even sharing with you what those emotional baggage and wounds are. If they haven't shared that with you, I do feel for some of you, your person has revealed some of those things to you because they want to make sure that you have the truth of everything. Your person's going to be acting with maturity, honor, integrity, truth, wisdom, but also love, kindness, compassion, and understanding. And they are going to extend a compassion to you that you have probably not seen in them. Because when this person apologizes, I feel that they are going to break down. And they're going to explain everything to you. It's going to be very real. And it's going to be very raw. And there could be tears between the two of you as you are listening to them explain and confess all of this to you. And that's okay. Just let it flow and let their tears flow as well, because that's going to be very cathartic for them. It's also going to allow them to be extremely vulnerable with you. And in revealing the truth of everything, that's all about vulnerability anyway, isn't it? What else is coming in for this message today, please? Apology. Well, yes, your person is going to apologize. This person needs your forgiveness, but they also want to return. And they want to return to you. And they want that because they want this potential for the two of you to be so much more powerful, so much brighter, so much stronger than it was when you were together before, because they have used this time away from you to gain confidence, strength, fearlessness, being brave, no longer running away, but standing rock solid in their power, their empowerment, in being a better person and a better partner for you. Because during this time they've been away, they have been growing up the way that they have needed to, so that when they return, there's not going to be any more of that foolish decisions, choices, behaviors, words, or actions again. Past life, deja vu, repeated patterns, and karmic lessons. Well, the karmic lessons are those details that are in the soul blueprint or the soul contract that you share with this person. We are not now saying that you and your person are karmics. That's something completely different. The karmic lessons is the karma that is between you and your person. And that karma are the things that you have both decided before you were born to learn and experience from being in this connection. I know, you can't believe you did this to yourself, right? I know, guys, but it's how it works. It's what happens. We decide that we're going to have life lessons in unconditional love. We decide we're going to have life lessons in being able to let go of abandonment fears abandonment issues, or that we need to learn patience, or that we need to learn how to accept and experience real love. Whatever the life lessons are, those are the karmic lessons that you are each learning at the moment, being apart from each other. But then there's going to be more lessons that come when you are together, but when you are in union, that are going to be the super happy fun ones that you are both going to enjoy so much more than the ones that you are learning at the moment. But your person is aware that there is this deep connection. Please stay positive. I know we're still connected. Of course you're still connected. The connection is very much alive. It's just been paused. It's just been pressed on hold because you are both in this space at the moment where you are going through the growth, the maturing, the releasing, the letting go, the spiritual awakening and awareness that certainly comes as part of the karmic lessons for this lifetime. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Depth, awareness, importance, and value. Well, that's all about the Empress energy. Yes, it is indeed. And your person is going to make sure that you know and experience from them directly how important you are to them, how much they value you. They do see you as this great blessing of love, this great blessing of passion as well in their life. And they are well aware that they should have treated you so much better than what they did. And they are going to make amends by spending forever making that up to you, by being loving, caring, giving, understanding, nurturing, supportive, caring, compassionate, generous, all of it, because this person realizes that that is how they should have treated you before. They're also aware of the depth of this connection, that there is this soul deep love that's here, that there are a past life connections between the two of you as well. Many past lives for so many of you that are watching this reading. Actually, all of you have past lives with this person. But when we consider how many past lives you shared together, we have to also think about you. Let's be easy. Let's say you've got 50 past lives with your person. For every one of those 50 past lives, you have found one another. You have come together. You have loved. You have been passionate. You have had experiences that have molded and shaped you into the souls that you are today. And you carry that forward into all subsequent lifetimes. So, for all of those past lives, if there are 50 of them, we're keeping it to 50. We're not going to do any math, but I just wanted to make it a simple explanation. Lord knows I can't do math. I can't get into that divine masculine energy during a reading. I'm all in the Empress energy. But when we consider for all of those 50 past lives, all of the love, the desire, the passion, all of it coming forward into this lifetime, of course, it is going to be intense. It is going to be off the chart. It is going to even feel insane at times at how powerful this connection is. But yet, that is how these connections work. But that is why there is so much love, passion, chemistry, and desire between the two of you. Well, let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. Confessions. Unveiling, coming clean, and messages. Yes, this person is going to come clean. They are going to confess everything to you. And as we already discussed with the Page of Pentacles, there is a message that's coming from your person. That first message may just be, hello, how are you? Can we talk? A few messages later, something more along the lines of, would you like to go for a walk? Would you like to meet for coffee? Can we just sit outside and talk? Can we sit on the sofa and talk? Whatever it is that's coming from your person. They're going to extend an invitation to you to spend time with you, because that is going to be the initiation of coming into union. This entire time you've been apart from each other, you have been preparing for union. Whether you realize it or not, whether they realize it or not, something is happening, and you can feel within, even now, that something is happening between you and this person. You feel the energy shifting, you're feeling the energy build, because that is exactly what is happening, because you are coming together. They know that it's time to reach out. They know that they have to initiate communication. And that is going to come at you one day. Out of the blue and unexpectedly, especially with the energy of the Fool and the Emperor being on the table. So expect the unexpected. Believe in miracles. Have faith in your person, because they are coming forward with a heartfelt confession, because this person doesn't want to lose you. They can't stand the thought of living their life without you. This person knows that you are the one that they desire, you are the one that they love. They are aware that there is this very strong connection between you that is just so deep, so powerful, so magical, so wonderful. And they want to get back to that. They want to get back to you. They want to get back to this light. They want to get back to the sunshine, which is you. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you watching today. Have a great day, everyone.